Texas's Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton is, once again really, found to be in violation of state law. Specifically, a district attorney for Travis County said last week that, Ken, you have broken Texas's public records law by refusing to comply with an order to turn over your communications regarding January 6th to local reporters who've been asking for it. And again, under Texas's public records law, they're entitled to this information. You, Ken Paxton, not giving it to them violates Texas's law. So as I mentioned, this is not the first time that Paxton has found himself on the wrong side of the law. The guy's already under indictment. He has been indicted. He is currently awaiting trial. And he's currently already under investigation for potential abuses of power, maybe even some bribery tucked in there, with the current office that he holds. And of course, he's running for reelection. Like, this guy could not get any worse in terms of violating the law, and yet he's the top law of the land for the state of Texas. So here's what happened in this particular instance. Ken Paxton and his wife decided that they wanted to go to D.C. for January 6th to attend the Stop the Steal rally, which they did. They did not participate, as far as I know, in the Capitol riot. They haven't been accused of anything, nor have they been shown on any photographs, so I don't think they were at the Capitol riot, but they were at that Stop the Steal rally. So reporters in the state of Texas said, cool, turn over any communications you have, communications you may have sent from your office or that you may have sent while you were on taxpayer time, because that's all subjected to Texas's open records law. And Paxton said, oh, hell no, I'm not doing that. No. And of course, then the rest is history. Legal rulings came out. The DA in Travis County, who would have the authority over this instead of the state AG because it involves the AG, so then it goes to the DA instead to make the final ruling. Obviously, you cannot have the AG ruling on himself. That's why it's at the DA's. So the DA actually had given him on Friday 4 days to comply. Today's day 4. Let's see what happens, right, folks? But to me, the bigger story, whether he complies, whether he doesn't comply, because he failed to comply before, he's trying to hide something. That much is pretty obvious. Only the guilty hide, for the most part. But in an instance like this, yeah, you're hiding this specific material because clearly it's not good for you. Clearly, it says or shows something that you do not want the Texas public to know about, which makes it all the more likely that the Texas public needs to know about it, because that tends to be the case in situations like this. Paxton wants to keep it hidden for a reason, and eventually, whether he complies with the 4-day order or not, maybe he already has by the time you've watched this, if so, good for him. But even if he chose not to, it would eventually come out. Texas's open records laws are very clear, and Paxton was very clearly in violation of it. So whether he wants it to or not, eventually, the public's going to see exactly what this man was trying to hide.